chart. I don't care
You
what
have to reach to the front of the line. You have to use your mind. You have to reach to become a student before you could teach. Let's reach and open our minds to the power of spoken word. Power of spoken word with Paul. Power of spoken word with Paul. Power of spoken word with Paul.
Hey, free thinkers. This is about marriage, and marriage is a contract. It's a contract between two people, and also it's a contract between also with God. Okay, and your contract is to show your true truth and the Holy Father of what your divine purpose is, right? But it's also a contract that has tasks and standards, right? And there's certain tasks in a marriage and standards in a marriage that you want to uphold. So I say this to people that are getting married, and for those of you who are struggling with certain things in your marriage, as far as your standards. So there's a six scale rating that I put together for people to go by to rate themselves, and it's based on job performance, right? Because even though people want to bring up this word love, love comes way down the road, and you'll see what love is way down the road if you survive it. And you should survive it because you should want to do better in your marriage, right? So I have a six rating score scale that I use in mine, right? So it's unrateable, poor, conditional, good, very good, and excellent. Okay. Now, to me, if you're in your marriage and there's tasks and standards that both sides has, you should draw up a document to where the things that you're asking for within your marriage, and that's what you're going to rate the person on. Now, you shouldn't take offense to it because it's basically showing you on the scale where you are in your marriage. And if you take it seriously, and not take it personally, you'll want to grow, right? So if there's two arrows and one is at 60% and the other one is at 90%, which arrow are you going to concentrate on, right? You still got to concentrate on both of them because the 60%, you want to get to the 90%, right? And the 90% mean that you're on your way. So when I say conditional, when I say unrateable, unrateable mean that something happened within the marriage that you're going to put aside to make it better. And so for that time, you may not be able to rate the person because it could be illnesses, loss of jobs. So you're going to put that in as unrateable. Something happened, something that's out of your control. Now, poor means that you're not even trying, right? That you just got into this marriage and you just, basically trying to see what's going on, or you try to muddle your way through it. And you should never muddle your way through a marriage. Conditional is also like poor, which is you're doing some, you know, you're you're moving forward and you're sliding backwards. You're moving forward, but you're sliding backwards. So that's conditional, right? Good mean that okay, you're above ground. You're above the scale. You're above the curve. You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah, you're doing good. Now, very good means that okay, I could work with this person because they're showing improvement and they're working towards achieving something. Then you have very good, which means that this person is taking the time out to check all the boxes, right? All the boxes they're looking to check, they're checking it. Now, excellent mean this is excellent. Okay, so in every 6 months, you should also have this rating scale to show each other where you're rating each other, where each other is falling short or making progress. So in marriage, again, treat it as if it's a job because it is a job. It is the hardest job you'll ever have because you're working for something, right? So the rest of this is going to be on my page. But for this part, because of the limit and time restraint on the channel, I'm just going to end it here for the channel. But for everyone else, I want you to understand that it's something that you have to work on for you to get what you want. Okay? So for my free thinkers, do the curve, do the scale. It works.